Hello everyone and welcome back to a new guide. Advice that's commonly given to up-and-coming Aegis players is use Mythra in neutral and Pyra in advantage. I've seen it be given and unfortunately have given it to people myself. The issue is, this is far too vague, which doesn't help when you feel frustrated not knowing how to proceed. Not only that, but this advice takes all the nuance out of Pyra and Mythra, because it's so much deeper than that. It's just not that black and white with these two. So instead of giving advice, today I want to do a little show and tell. Give a handful of examples that you guys can use as cues. Nothing advanced, just the basics to get you started. Something I want to mention before I start is that every Aegis player has a different play ratio between Pyra and Mythra. Depending on who they're more comfortable with, they'll play Mythra more or the other way around. All this to say, you can expect me to play more Pyra, especially in unexpected situations. Okay, what I'm going to do is break down a match and give my thought process on the switches I'm doing. I've gone back and forth a lot on what format to do, and I think this would be best. I'm not going to break down every single decision I make, but if there's something of note, I might. I hope you enjoy. Boop the like button if you do. I start playing as Mythra as it's easier to win neutral with her to get things started. She is really good at punching missed attacks, and her speed also allows her to approach in many ways. I switched to Pyra as I got Cloud on the corner. As a general rule of thumb, whenever you have the opponent in this area of the stage, you can switch to Pyra. Her slow speed doesn't matter in the corner, so she gets to shine. I switched back to Mythra as I am now back on stage. With Pyra I committed a bit too much to slower moves and couldn't get anything started. I should have switched a lot earlier, but I'll get back to that in a bit. Having Cloud off stage, I switched back to Pyra to start ledge trapping and perhaps get her stock. I pushed for the kill a bit too hard and lose my advantage. I switched back to Mythra as I am now in the corner, and she has an easier time getting out than Pyra. Speaking of which, another rule of thumb for you. If the opponent gets back to neutral, you switch back to Mythra. As in, if the opponent lands successfully or gets stage control back. Opponent in the corner equals Pyra time. Didn't work out, so back to Mythra we go. Seeing as I had Cloud on the corner, I thought it was good to switch. I go for an empty land grab as I thought he was gonna sit in shield, but he jumped away. I stay Pyra for the rest of the stock because I am confident I can get the kill. New stock, Mythra is out to get things started once again. Ultra mega confident I could steal the stock here, I switch to Pyra. The angle Cloud gets sent at pretty much forces him to go low. He tries to stall, but I wait patiently for the air dodge and poof goes the stock. New stock? Mythra time! Switch to Pyra in order to ledge trap, but failed the attempt. Stay Pyra a bit longer to push advantage though. Switch back to Mythra once I land to have a better shot of getting out of the corner. For once, I don't actually switch to Pyra in the corner, and that's because I want to force Cloud to burn his limit while recovering. With his limit used, I switch to Pyra. Unfortunately, Cloud does not go to ledge, so my downer attempt is null and void. Me, still wanting to steal the stock, stay Pyra for too long and end up in disadvantage. I'll be honest, this was a panic switch, followed by a panic side B to get back on stage, which ended up closing the door on that game for me. Had my jump and air dodge, could have played it a lot differently, but it is what it is. And I think that's going to be it for now. I could go more in depth, but if I did, we'd be here for actual hours. Seriously, there's so much to talk about in terms of how Pyra and Mythra can be played, and I'm sure you all will have something to add in the comments as well. It could definitely be a topic for another time. I haven't really done this format before, at least not in a very long time, so please let me know what you think. I feel like it turned out pretty well, but there's always room for improvement. It was actually pretty fun to sit down and do some analysis, even if it wasn't the kind people usually do. Maybe it could be a stream thing or something. People do that, don't they? In any case, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, you should totally boop the like button and perhaps subscribe, as I got similar stuff coming relatively soon. If you liked what you saw and you're itching to watch some more guides, there's a playlist right there just for you. Have a bunch of guys that have drowned in the algorithm, so if you'd like to give them a shot, that would be fantastic. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.